A very warm greetings to all. So today we are going to study chapter number 9, that is information security. Coming to the today's topic, so first of all we will see about information security. Second, we will see about the principles of information security. Then we will see intellectual property rights, and lastly we will see information security, forensic audit and criminal laws. So coming to our first topic, that is information security. So information security can be defined as the practice of preventing unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, inspection, recording or destruction of sensitive records by anyone. So security measures perform four critical roles. First one is it protects the organization's ability to function. Second, it enables the safe operation of applications implemented on the organization IT systems. Third, it protects the data the organization collects and uses. Fourth, it safeguards the technology the organization uses. Now coming to our next topic, that is principles of information security. So there are three key principles of information securities. We will study it one by one in brief. So first one is confidentiality. So it is the information refers to the keeping of private information from unauthorized persons or entities. This means that the said information is available but can be accessed only by those who have the rights and permission to use the information. Second one is integrity. So integrity of information refers to the accuracy and completeness of a particular information. When the integrity of an information is secured, any unauthorized alterations can be easily detected. Third one is availability. Information availability is accessing of data as and when needed. This access is granted only to authorized users of the said informations. Coming to the sources of information threat. So regardless of how well information is protected or secured, there are certain threats that always need to be overcome. Some of these threats to information security are: first one is social engineering. Social engineering is a technique used by some people to trick people into releasing confidential information to them. They try to gain a person's trust before tracking them to give out vital information such as a company information, passwords, customers' account details, personal details, etc. Second one is malware. It is a malicious software or program that distorts the normal functions of a computer by attacking and destroying its files. A malware is unseen and works in the background of the computer without the user's knowledge and destabilizes the computer. Various types of malware are ransomware, spyware, scareware, etc. Coming to the third one, inside threats. So these are the threats. Inside threats are employees of companies or person closely related to you who intentionally or accidentally share the company's important information to a third party or an outsider. Such a practice gives authorized access to the information and is used for harmful purposes. Coming to the next, it is known as the non-technical vulnerabilities. We are going to study about this in brief. So this source of threat include natural disasters like floods, fires, outbreaks, earthquakes, etc., which can cause harm to computers and network transmission and affect the availability of information. Power failure, fire or computer crash can be another reason for such information loss. Coming to the next, that is hacking. Hacking is widely used by the unauthorized persons. So in computing, hacking simply means gaining unauthorized access to a computer through the use of technology. People who engage in this evil practice are called computer hackers. Hackers are those people who have very good computer technology background but use their knowledge for wicked purposes. They use the knowledge to hack the computers in bank, government organization or industries and hack databases to steal important information. Coming to the next, Some methods used to secure information. How can we just be safe from these kind of threat? So first, authentication and authorization. It is the identification and verifications of users before they are granted access to a computerized system. This is an information security method which allows only authorized users to access an existing system, device or network. Second one is encryption. Encryption is an information security method used to scramble data by converting it into a form not understandable to a computer hacker. It changes the data and its contents using some algorithm and a key. Third one is firewalls. So firewalls are the protection walls of the network which continuously monitor and filter out network traffic. It allows only authorized users or data packets to enter the network. All unauthorized and suspected files are not permitted to enter a protected network. Therefore, chances of data loss become low. Coming to our next one. So it is intellectual property rights. What is an intellectual property rights refers to? These are products originally designed and owned by an individual. They are largely the creation or invention of the individual's own mind. It is considered the most valuable asset that one can own. So intellectual property rights or laws, we will study about this. So first we have copyright. So what do you mean by copyright? So copyright is the legal right given to the creator of an original work to prevent unauthorized use of the product. Copyright therefore protects the original work of literature, art, painting, music and other forms of intellectual work. Trademarks, second one is our trademarks. What are trademarks? So it is a type of copyright law which regulates the use of symbols and logos that give unique identity to products and institutions. Logo is a simple symbol created by a company to identify their products. Now coming to the next one is patents. So patent, it's a type of copyright law which regulates the use of inventions made by individuals of their products. Examples are machines, technologies, composition of matter, industrial manufacture, computer program, chemical composition or any other useful process. Usually this patent is granted for 20 years only. This right is used to protect the invention from others using the idea to create and sell their own products on the basis of one's invention. Now fourth one is piracy. So it is the illegal reproduction and distribution of electronic files or software. A pirate is a person who illegally reproduces and distributes others' electronic media. Today, pirates are creating copies of movies, songs, games, software, etc. which are distributed and sold online or offline without the permission of the original owner. Coming to the next one. So what are the consequences on breaking the laws, whatever we have studied? So first, consequences on breaking the law of copyright, we will see it. So serving a person term of not less than 5 years. So if someone break the law of copyright, first of all he is going to serve as a prisoner for not less than 5 years. It can be more than 5 years too. Secondly, seizing of the reproduced products. Whatever product is there, they will seize your products. Third, the reproduced products may be given to the copyright holder. Now, second, consequences of breaking the law of trademarks. So, first, an imprisonment for minimum 6 months to maximum 3 years. Second, a cease and desist letter to enforce the infringer to stop using the trademark material. And last, an injunction to the use of trademark or alter the trademark as ordered by the court. Now, what are the consequences on breaking the law of patent? So, a cease on sale of infringing products. Second, an imprisonment which may extend it to 2 years with or without fine. Third, practice by non-registered patent agents is punishable with a fine of up to 1 lakh. Coming to the next part, information security, forensic audit and criminal laws. First of all, we will see about the forensic auditing. So forensic auditing is an independent and comprehensive approach to identify, preserve, analyze and present evidence in such a manner that it can be used in a court of law or legal proceedings. It is a special field which needs peculiar skills to identify the deceit and take appropriate action. Forensic data analysis and fraud investigation techniques are used for identifying and preserving evidence, post-mortem of the system to determine the extent and nature of attack, and the forensic framework. A fraud is usually committed because of the presence of three elements, also known as fraud triangle. First one is incentives. This is a prime motive of the fraudster which makes a person commit the crime. Attitude, the behavior of the fraudster. Opportunity, it enables a person to commit the fraud. Now coming to the next part, that is procedure for forensic audit investigation. First they plan the investigation, then they collect evidence, third they do reporting, and last they do court proceedings. Coming to the last topic of the chapter, criminal laws against data breach offenders. A Cybercrime and Cybersecurity Act 2021, according to this act, the electro communication service providers and financial institutions need to act when they become aware of a cybersecurity breach. They must inform the police about the offense within 12 hours and preserve any information which may be useful for investigation. Then there is Protection of Personal Information Act 2021. This law helps in the protection of personal information processed by public or private bodies, defines the rights of data subjects, regulates the flow of personal information. Last we have Cyber Security Act 2020. In 2020, Ghana passed its Cyber Security Act in order to manage violations of cyber security. According to this act, Cyber Security Authority is established to protect the critical information infrastructure of the country. This act helps to control and manage the cyber security activities, supervise the security of children on the internet, and to develop the cyber security ecosystem of the country. So that was it for the chapter. So your homework is to revise the chapter what we have studied today. Thank you. I'll meet you soon in the next lecture.